Hello, and welcome to my video that I'm going to be making on Sonic the Hedgehog Forever. So this is going to be a fill-in for any version of Sonic 1, but I basically just wanted to record Sonic 1 and play through the entire game. It's a pretty short game, and it's actually the game that got me into Sonic in the first place. So, which is kind of funny because it's like the first Sonic game ever, besides Flicky. But Flicky's not really a Sonic game. I mean, I guess he's part of the Sonic universe, but anyways. So yeah, I just wanted to start off this video by saying that, and this is also a double test for the audio, so yeah. Alrighty, and now that I've already tested everything, I'm gonna go ahead and press start. And so, this is Sonic Forever. And so, normally when you press start in Sonic 1, it just starts the game. But we're gonna go over a few options first. So for display, we have full screen, which is 16:9. We could obviously do... Oh wait, I hope that didn't mess with anything. Hold on. Okay, that didn't mess with anything. Okay, good. We could do emulated mobile or hardware. I'm gonna go ahead and go with hardware, because I want it to be as authentic as possible, but I also want it to be widescreen, so yeah. Language, English, I don't speak any other language. Scaling mode, nearest. Gameplay, you could have either 6 or 7 emeralds. And I'm gonna have the special stage rotation be original, random monitors be off, all these things I'm gonna keep off. Abilities, I'm gonna keep all these things off as well. These things don't really matter that much, these are just extra options. Visuals... could do Tails or Miles, but we're not going to be playing as Tails, we're going to be playing as Sonic. Original Forever or Title, we're going to be doing original. And then the sound is going to be 10% because I want my voice to be heard. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do save select. And as you can see, I've already cleared this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through another one. And you give it Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Sonic and Tails. Which is really cool. Definitely go support the creators. Let me see if I can find the credits actually. Let me see, who Sonic Team presents. It's not Sonic Team who made this game though. Team Forever 2024. So yeah, definitely support them, you know, however you can. This game is free, but you have to have, like, the ROM to do it, so you have to own the game. So yeah. So this is basically just a better version of Sonic 1. We're gonna go ahead and pick Sonic and start off. So yeah, there's no story to Sonic, there's no spin dash or anything, it's just run. Okay, just run, and then you could do your little super spin dash, your super spin move, and that's basically it. So that's going to be our moveset for the entire game, basically. You can also jump lower or jump higher if you'd like. So yeah. The goal in Sonic is to get to the end without dying, and if you die 3 times, then it's game over. So we gotta make sure not to get a game over. Luckily, because this is a modern release, we don't have to worry about that too much. But if you're playing on actual hardware, then, you know, you gotta make sure to rack up on 1-ups and stuff, if you know anything from Mario. Which, this game is similar to Mario, but it functions differently. I'm not gonna go out of my way to show you, but as you can see in the top left corner, I'm collecting this thing called rings. Oh god. Oh god, hold on. What's happening? I did not mean to do that. I don't even know what that was. My controller just bugged out. I meant to collect that shield, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get all 6 Chaos Emeralds in this run, but if I don't, then it's fine. There's a special ending if you do, but that's about it. But yeah, get all the rings, and then jump in the big ring at the end. You have to have at least 50 to get the big ring at the end, so make sure you jump in there. Then it counts up your score, and yeah. make sure to avoid the spikes and the enemies as well. But as long as you're in your ball form, you're safe for the most part. So in these special stages, you're rolling around in ball form and you gotta get to the end. As you can see, you gotta get to the Chaos Emerald. This Chaos Emerald's blue, so this is gonna be the blue Chaos Emerald, obviously. I don't know why I said that. Really bad at talking. I should give myself more credit though. That little sound you heard, it means I gotta continue, which is important in the original hardware version. In this version it doesn't matter as much, but I'm gonna keep trying to do it anyways. Once we get to the next stage, I'm actually gonna... Yep, see, gotta continue. Once we get to the next stage, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pause and cut. For you, it'll take only a split second. For me, it'll take a little bit longer. So yeah. Once the next stage starts... I'll pause it, and I will be right back. Okay, future me, if she edited this correctly, I will have cut, and that will have taken no time at all. Alright, back to the game. So let me show you something real quick. If I have one ring and I get hit, I lose the one ring, right? And that's the beautiful part, is that as long as you have at least one ring, you will... Also, there's a secret down here. If you just... You get a bunch of stuff. You get that, and you get a bubble. A bubble protects you from one hit. And for this, you gotta build up some momentum, and go! And you gotta roll. These are the super speed shoes. They make you faster. They don't give you invincibility, though, like the invincibility power-up, which we'll see later. But as you can see, Sonic is super hip, he's cool, and... overall, he's just a cool guy. This game is known for... Oh, there we go, there's the invincibility. The invincibility prevents you from taking damage. Even if you have a bubble shield, well, the bubble shield, it still remains. The only thing that can kill you in this state is being crushed or falling out of the map. But yeah, Green Hill Zone's pretty easy, you just go on through. And we are actually at the end. But yeah, I was introduced to Sonic growing up as a kid with Sonic Adventure. Not the Dreamcast version, but the deluxe version on the PS3. It originally came out on the GameCube, of course, but I got introduced to the PS3 version of it. And I just really liked the game. I mean, I never was really into 2D Sonic as a kid because it was too hard for me. But now I really like it, of course. And I don't know, it's just one of those things where the game just is so replayable, and I could just play this game 100 times. I bought Sonic Origins a little while ago, and it feels really great to play. Unfortunately, we missed out on the Chaos Emerald there, but we did get ourselves a continue, so that's good. So don't skip on these special stages. Even if you don't get the Emerald, you could still get a continue. And basically, a continue is like, think of it as an extra credit. You know, when you're playing a game, like a shooter game or a racing game, and you lose all your lives. This is kind of like an extra chance to get another set of 3 lives, basically. But yeah, this is Act 3. So there's 6 zones in this game, and there are 3 acts to each zone. So do the math. And if you don't feel like it, then that's fine. There's actually technically a 4th zone. Whoa, it's happening again. It happened again. Oh gosh, that's gonna be annoying. I wonder what keeps happening there. Probably a hotkey that I'm not paying attention to or something. I'll be careful not to accidentally activate any hotkeys, because I'm using a custom controller, and that controller is using a D-pad and A and B and C. And so basically, that way it works by using some hotkeys that I have to use it Use it, use it. I'm sorry, I'm neurodivergent. I have to sing the song. Yep, and here's the checkpoint, and this is your first boss. And basically, the boss it's just like any other boss in the game. You just gotta not get hit. I have invincibility right now, though, so I don't have to worry about that. It'll run out soon, though. There we go, it ran out. But I already defeated him, so it's no biggie. But yeah, I'm using a... Before I got sidetracked by the music there, the music's just so good in this game, my goodness. I am using a custom Genesis controller for PC, Mac, Windows, Switch, and PS3. And I'm currently using it on Windows, because that's what I'm playing Sonic Forever on. Though, this game has given me some issues so far. I don't know if it's the controller, it's probably the controller, or the actual game. But yeah. But you know, we're just gonna play through the game and see how it goes. Get as far as we can. Hopefully see the whole game, because that's your goal, is to see the whole game. It's about the journey, not the destination, as they say. Which is a bit of a corny line, but you know, it's popular for a reason. What else to talk about? I guess I don't have to fill every void with space, but yeah. I played through the first Mario, and I played through the first Sonic. It's kind of hard to explain how to beat the first Sonic because there's no warps in this game, there's no one-up glitches, so you just kind of gotta beat it on your own. There are shortcuts and stuff throughout the levels to make it easier, and obviously you don't get hit, you don't die in 2 or 3 hits like you do in Mario. So it is a bit easier like that. But you really just have to take it slow in this first game and just, you know, watch your step. Because if you don't take it slow, then you die. Or you get hit like I did. Or, okay, I should have died there. I don't know why I didn't. Ideally, I would have been crushed there, but the game bugged out and I didn't. Sonic is known for its bugs. Not the bugs that you crush, but the bugs, like the issues with the game. And here we go, we have our third special stage. I didn't get 100 rings, unfortunately, but that's okay. But yeah, this game has a lot of... Once you play all the Sonic games, this game has a lot of quality of life changes, but I decided to include none of them, because I wanted to experience this game in its raw format. I did want to experience it in widescreen, though, because I do like widescreen Sonic. And I don't know, it just feels correct, you know? It just feels like the way it was meant to be played. Like, obviously, I mean, Sega has made widescreen ports of their own games, with the Christian Whitehead ports, or the, Sonic Origins, which is the one I first experienced. I know that makes me a bit of a lamer, but that's okay. I'm not a true Sonic fan unless I experience the very classics, but I assure you, I have played plenty of games. That being said, we got the Emerald. And yeah, the birds in the background are really weird. It's like a fever dream or something like that. From now on, I'll press A to skip the thing. But yeah, for some reason it keeps making me hold right. Like, I don't know. Maybe I have to replug my controller, and if I do that, then I'll just restart the game. But yeah. As long as I have, as long as I have 1 ring, I can get hit as many times as I want. Oh my gosh, okay. Now I can't get hit, see? I'm gonna try my best not to die. Because you only have so many lives, so you can get hit as many times as you want, as many rings as you have. Which is, there's a lot of rings in the game. Like, think about the coins in Mario. There's a lot of rings. But, that is a lot of enemies. Holy, but I'm Sonic, so I can handle it. Yeah, there's no Tails, no Knuckles in this game, it's just Sonic. Which is great, you know, introduce you to one character at a time. You get to know Sonic, and then you get to know Tails, and then you get to know Knuckles. And obviously you got Eggman, or Robotnik, whichever you prefer. He used to be called as Robotnik in America, but in Japan, he was actually just Eggman from the get-go, so whatever it's really your own choice. If you want to be nostalgic, say Robotnik. If you want to be nostalgic in Japan, say Eggman. If you want to just say what most people say Eggman. There's another bubble shield if I need it. But yeah, Sonic is pretty fun. And I'm gonna stop talking and show you something cool. Ha! There we go. In this little nook here, there's some rings and an extra life. And then you ride this block back. Luckily there's a second bubble shield there in case you mess up. But we're not gonna mess up, because we are supersonic. There's no supersonic in this game either, so literally the only reason you want to get all the emeralds in this game is if you don't want Eggman taunting you at the end. But you know, some people growing up, they're like, oh, that egghead, he's taunting me. And they're like, you know, they want to get all the emeralds, so you know, it's a nice incentive. It's a bit more of a nice incentive if you actually get a more thorough ending. But, you know, this game is plenty fun on its own, and hey, it was the first of its kind, so it can't do everything right. And if people like this video, or if I just decide to do it, because this isn't a very popular YouTube channel, but, you know, a couple of my friends watch it, if they want me to make... If y'all want me to make a Sonic 2 video, or a Sonic Adventure video... Sonic Adventure video or Sonic 2 video will probably be cut into two. Well, Sonic 2 video will probably be cut... We'll see how long this takes. And if it takes a while, then I'll cut it into 2 parts. But this is taking not that long so far. Oops. Okay, get the invincibility. And then you can run through this part. It's one of the very few areas where invincibility just lets you run through. And now I gotta wait. Yep, it's gonna freeze up on me, but that's fine. There we go. Yep, this version isn't perfect, but it's I don't know. It's what I prefer. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Nice. Oh, and I also meant to mention, there's no special stage in Act 3 of each zone, because Eggman is in the end. So, you defeat Eggman, and then the capsule, and then yeah. Except for the final boss, of course. But, I'm not gonna spoil you on what the final boss is like, because that would be spoilers. Instead, we'll just play through the game as it goes, take it one step at a time. Normally during this part I would sing, but I am not going to sing in front of an audience. No way. So instead I will... No! Oh, almost. Ah, dang it. Did I get a continue? We're about to see in a second. I did. Nice. Marble Zone Act 3. You could choose to go that way or this way. I usually choose to go this way. Yeah. It's weird. Sometimes the game decides you can get hit by the side and spikes. Oops. Okay, I'm getting rusty. I gotta... Can't show any mercy. Okay. Oops, that's not good. Oh, I remember this part. I just have to go back. But as long as you have the ring, it's okay. Awkward, but we can do it. A lot of people don't like this zone for some reason. I'm just kidding, they don't like it because it's slow and clunky. Spring Yard zone's pretty good, though. Which is our next zone. Jump. There we go. That was a close one, actually. Can you jump through here? You can! And I got an achievement, Secret of Marble Zone. The reason I knew that is because I did that the last time I played this game on Genesis, because I do actually have a Genesis. Because, I don't know, I really like Sonic. I like other Genesis games too. Some people would accuse me otherwise, but... yeah, somebody very close to me got me into this game. And I tried it at first and I was like, no, but then I tried it again and I was like, yes. So, yeah, that's the story of that. This boss, you just gotta avoid his fire. Lots of fire in this zone. And he should be dead. There we go. Come back here, Eggman. There we go. There we go. The game won't freeze like this if you're playing on an actual Genesis, but, you know. This version really looks unappealing the more I go on, huh? Maybe next time I'll just emulate. This zone's pretty fun because you just get to bounce around like a pinball. And I actually own Sonic 1 in-box and manual. And that's actually how they describe the zone, is you bounce around like a real-life pinball machine. Which, yeah, I mean, my voice cracked there, but yeah. Oh jeez. So what you have to do here is you gotta act fast. Gotta go, and then go! Just like that. There's a lot of nice little things with this game, like tricks you learn. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're not going up there. Also, if you roll into a ball, I probably should have told you this earlier, but your ball is probably the best form you can be in at all times. Because it's like... because it's momentum, right? Like, watch, if I do this, and if I walk like this and I stop... well, now I'm gonna go because there's a slope, but if I go like this and I stop, I'm just gonna stop. But if I go like this and turn into a ball, I'm gonna keep going. And then eventually... see, you can build a lot of speed, like, watch this. See, you can go crazy. And I can even go back and collect these rings if I want to, which I think I'll do that. Yeah, the enemies are getting harder, you know, the game's getting more serious. This isn't Green Hill Zone anymore. There's a little secret here, which I'll show you. go down this area, and you're through. Make sure to jump to the big ring at the end. See if we can get another continue. Why don't we? Not there. We don't want to go in there. There we go. There we go, nice. We almost got an extra life, too. Let's see. I think we get one continue there, right? Or two, maybe? Nice. We get Tiny Sonic. And Tiny Sonic is always adorable. Aww. Sonic is such a cute little critter. I guess that's why Amy likes him so much. Sonic is my second favorite Sonic character, behind Cream. Cream is just the best character. There's no debate. I guess that's what I get for having an opinion. Oh god. No! Okay, thank goodness I got that ring. Okay, I keep getting hit. There we go. Yep, this is where the game gets harder. No, that was not your phone bugging out. That was the game bugging out. Okay, my controller is no longer... Oh, there we go. There's a bubble shield down here, I believe. Yes, there is. It's a little hard to get, but I'll get it. Because I'm just awesome like that. There we go. There we go. Got to another zone. I think I'm actually gonna end the video after. I think I'm actually gonna end the video after this zone. So after we beat the boss of this one, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Totally not just because my least favorite zone is coming up next. Totally not. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. This one's similar to the one we had before. Oh, okay. Gotta spam. Oh, and I still died. Unfortunate. I think we did get a continue there, or not. We have a few continues already, though. We have 4 continues. No continue. Okay. Come on. Let's go. Okay. There we go. Had to start trying there for a second, am I right? Am I right or am I right? I would go ahead and say I am right. Oh, there we go. I got too cocky there. Oh, jeez, I don't want to die. There we go. Phew! That was close. There we go. Kinda running out of things to talk about, but that's okay. This game is kind of like a stim for me. If you don't know what a stim is, it's basically something... It sounds kind of weird, but it's basically like... Not like a stim pack from Call of Duty or whatever, but it's basically like... I don't know, it's like when you're bored, you kind of fidget with your hands. This is kind of just something that I casually fidget with. Oops. That happens. Okay. There we go. Luckily we get this, so we can just run to the next area. Let's go ahead and take lower route this time. There we go. And yes, the music does speed up when you get the speed shoes. And those little things down there let you know that you can safely jump there. Here's the Eggman boss. There we go, we did it. And that's it. Let all the piggies and chickens escape. And there we go, Sonic has passed Act 3. Sonic has passed, oh no! What are we gonna do? I hope Tails will be... Well, Tails doesn't know Sonic yet, so he'll be alright. She'll be alright. That's an in-joke, you don't know. Tails might as well be a girl. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. I will see y'all later. We have 3 out of 6 emeralds. Our rank chain is 144. And we'll see you next time. Alright, bye!